Hey guys, Tony here. I'm just going to step in real quick to apologize for the weird audio bumping on my track in the first couple minutes. You'll get to hear why that happens, although I still don't know why it happens. You'll get to hear me complaining about it. There are a couple other weird audio problems that you might not even notice, but I'm going to point them out for you to ruin your experience. There could be an echoing sound in Andy's track, but I muted most of it, so you'll probably miss it unless it happens while he's talking. It also happens to be Andy's fault that the podcast is late. That's on him, and I can say that because he's not here to defend himself. And I am saying this publicly just so that he learns his lesson. Welcome to Direct to Video, DVD Extras, a podcast between podcasts where we talk about whatever we want. Now, where's the button on this thing?
We'll just work with it. We'll do it live.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll do it live. But, yeah, actually editing this stuff was a lot less stressful than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But, man, oh man, do I hate the sound of my own breathing now. I think breathing is the most obnoxious thing.
If only we could just not breathe. If we could just take it out of the equation. No breathing.
There was a couple moments when we were editing, so there are a lot of pauses when we talk.
Yes.
Because there are a lot of pauses when human beings talk.
I was actually...
But there was one, there was like a 12-second pause, and it sounded like one of us had left the room and the other one was waiting for him to come back. And I was just sitting there like, wow, if I don't cut this out, everybody's gonna think we hate each other.
I was talking to a buddy of mine about that, because when he listens to podcasts, he hates it when there are too many pauses left in.
The fucking microphone recording went all the way up, and I can see my own breathing. This fucker. Sorry.
No, you're good. Going. So, he was telling me, yeah, I hate it when there's long pauses in podcasts, and I said, I think the reason I dislike it when there are too many long pauses in a podcast is because the reason we pause when we're talking to people is to make a break for someone else to enter a conversation.
Yeah.
Like that way.
Here's the other thing.
Yeah.
I noticed. I don't mind people who say like or in conversation, because it's a good way to use a word to just sort of say, I'm still talking, but I don't actually know what my next word is, so I need an extra second. Right? Yeah. But what it sounds like in a podcast is we both say like and a lot.
A lot.
And I was just like, I wonder how many of these I can cut out. Like, more and more as I went on, if there was like an or a like that was just like sitting out there in the middle, I'd be like, well, boom, now we sound smarter.
Yeah, the thing is I feel like I'm conscious about my ums and uhs, but even being conscious about it, it's like there's way too many of them, because it's so natural to just come out and be like, like I can see the waveform. When I did that, I could see the waveform on my computer, and I'm like, that waveform, that's what I need to cut out every time.
God damn it! God damn it, it did it again! It's recording at 100%. I just want it at 70 so I never have to see my own breathing. It just jumped back up.
That's weird.
How do I kill this, Andy?
I don't know. I've never had this problem before.
How do I make it... I can't stop recording because that won't work.
No. I've never had this problem before. I have mine just set arbitrarily to 0.9 and it hasn't moved. What you can do, which is what I do, is I'll when I'm editing, there's a volume slider for an entire thing, and I just turn the volume down there.
Yeah, I'll probably just do that. I would have liked to never record my own breathing again. It's back up at 1. I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
Editing problems, man.
Audacity isn't perfect. It's free.
Yeah. It's just what everybody uses. It's the best that we got.
Yeah.
So I made that, you can barely call it a video. Because I just put a picture on the sound, right? But I can't find a video maker that I like anymore. I used to make videos, and I used to use Windows Movie Maker. And I don't know if you've ever used Windows Movie Maker. It was a piece of shit, but I knew where everything was.
I have used Windows Movie Maker. I think once. I used it once.
It was basically the same setup as Audacity, except very, very slow and bad.
Yeah.
But but it was like Audacity in that, like, you sort of know, oh, this means I'm gonna cut something. This means I'm going to, fuse stuff together.
Yeah, you pick up a feel for it.
I haven't seen anything that sort of runs that same system.
I actually did download a couple of free video editors a month and a half ago now, I think. Yeah, and I have them installed, and I just kind of got them and installed them with the thought of, like, well, when I have free time, I'll just play around with them and see what they're like, which it's been a month and a half, and I don't think
I was gonna say
I've opened them once.
I don't know how much free time you actually have, but I don't think it's a lot.
0 to none. Is which I'm realizing now, like, well, there fucking is. God damn it. God damn it. All right, I'm just gonna take a breather, get those ums out of my system. But no, what I'm realizing.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I'll just cut them.
Yeah, just cut them right out. What I realized is I'm a junior in college, and I realized that you're in college too. And in movies and in like movies and TV shows and stuff, juniors and seniors in college are always like, so busy, blah blah blah. And I'm realizing now, oh, I'm that guy. I'm that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm the guy who overbooks his days but still somehow has time to, like, do stuff.
Okay, well, I guess I'm putting Discord on mute.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about Discord. It's not that I love Skype or anything. It's just, new stuff.
Change is good for the soul, Tony. It's good for it.
Right. Well, that's why I want to move to Arizona, but it's not why I changed from one chat service to another. Like, that's not the same thing.
I feel but spiritually, it's, there are people out there who still use AIM.
Be a great change if I never had to hear my nose noises again. I'm coming off of a cold right now, man. This is gonna suck.
Oh, geez, yeah, that's sniffles. When I edited that Crunch New Groove episode, yeah, I was sick? I was sick.
Oh, right after your surgery?
Yeah, because my medication pretty much, like, knackered my immune system, so it was just like, I just constantly had the sniffles. And that episode alone, I was just editing out, like, sniffle after sniffle after sniffle. Thankfully, they all seemed to not be in the middle of any conversations, almost.
I think they probably sometimes were.
Yeah, there were a couple I couldn't get rid of.
Well, I think usually we talk over them enough that it doesn't matter, too.
Yeah, that's what I was banking on, and it worked out pretty well.
Okay, because in the first direct-to-video DVD extras, the idea was, you're going to talk about The Lion King, and I'm just going to sit here and listen. So, there were a lot of moments when I was completely silent, just listening to what you were saying, and sometimes I would say, like, uh-huh, or okay, or right there.
Yeah, right?
Did you hear that one? Gonna cut that one out. So I would just mute my whole track because there would be this layer of just breathing, like I had a stuffy nose and was just breathing through my mouth the whole time. Now I'm a little bit paranoid that you can hear me every time I take a breath.
Personally,
Personally, I can't hear you every time you take a breath, Tony. It's disgusting. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah. It's. How did you know my sentence? Where exactly my sentence was gonna go? No,
I feel like the fucking Phantom of the Opera over here, like hiding my face.
Ah, no. Sing for me.
Look at me. Okay.
I remember in high school, somebody once told me that I took really quiet breaths, and I didn't know how I felt about that at the time.
Okay, you said something, but the climax of the story got shorted out for me.
What I said was that in high school, a girl in my class once told me that I took really quiet breaths, and the way she said it, it wasn't a compliment, but it also wasn't like something negative. It was just, you take really quiet breaths, and then she kind of just walked away, and I'm just sitting there like eating my lunch, thinking that's I don't know how to feel about this. Should I change how I breathe? It was a very anxiety-inducing thing to say to someone.
Well, okay, you're in high school, so everything anybody says is anxiety-inducing.
What I'm trying to say is that she was a bitch, all right? Like, who says that to anyone?
You don't know me. You don't know my breathing.
Yeah, what if I need to breathe quiet? What if I'm like an international assassin and I just my breaths need to be quiet? I'm not discourteous.
Wait. That's what you're going with?
International.
What if I was an international assassin?
Who else needs to breathe quietly?
I don't know, but you could have thought of someone.
Radio
host.
Podcast. What if I'm a podcast host? Got to be in front of a mic all day. I need to breathe quietly.
What if I'm practicing for my future as a podcast host, and I can't disgust the editor?
There are people who eat really loudly.
Oh man,
I think
if I'm alone, I will eat so loud. I'll be like eating chips with my mouth open. Like,
no, I can't.
I've realized that I love the sound of my own chewing.
What?
I'm the worst.
No, I hate it.
Yeah, but you're like a very timid person.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay, but I need you to know that sounds like something somebody timid would say.
I just I can appreciate like a good crunch, like I'll put pickles in my burger, but I don't find the sound of me chewing to be pleasant at all.
It's not like I find it pleasant, it's just that I don't find it displeasant, so if I'm not around other people, I just like, nosh, man.
Nah, I can't do it. Although, I do remember in elementary school when I found out that if I ate multiple grapes at once and bit into them simultaneously, the noise in my head would be the exact same crunch as when the Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 snapped the Tyrannosaurus's neck. So there's a...
Great.
There's an exercise for anyone listening to this to try to see, because maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it doesn't sound like anything, but I thought it did.
So here's a special thing. I guess this is a DVD extras because it can't be the normal one.
Yeah.
Because I haven't watched Zero to Hero yet.
Same. I'm in fact not looking forward to it.
Yeah. I figured I'd just wait until you finish the next podcast, unless you were thinking of doing a buffer.
I was thinking about it too. I definitely want to get this podcast up and edited before I enter finals week.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Okay, but here's the thing. So last time, we had something to talk about.
Yes.
And this time, correct me if I'm wrong, I think we're up shit creek without a life preserver.
I mean, I have a couple of things I want to talk about, but I can't, because one of the things that I want to talk about is that I watched Moana this Thanksgiving break.
Yeah, you fucking can't talk about Moana because, one, I'm not going to be privy to a podcast that ruins new movies for people.
Same.
Two,
I'm above that.
I still haven't watched Moana.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to let you ruin Moana for me. I will fucking hang this up right now.
I'm just going to give 2 quick opinions that have nothing to do with the movie, just how I reacted.
I'm just going to quick give 2 huge spoilers. Okay, yeah. Go.
So, first thing is I spent almost 90% of that film crying actual tears.
Oh, jeez.
And it's not because the movie was sad or anything. It's just, I think I was just kind of overwhelmed with emotion.
Overwhelming emotion?
Yeah, and my body didn't know how to process it, so it was the Lion King thing all over again. I was just so overwhelmed with emotions that the tears were flowing, and they would not stop.
Was there also a lady sitting next to you who was just done with your shit?
My mom.
Was she done with your shit?
She was so done with my shit.
Perfect.
My mom's not a fan of musicals. She liked the movie, but she's not a fan of musicals at all.
Huh.
So the entire film, she's just
I didn't realize your mom didn't have a soul. Okay. That came out a little bit dark.
Yeah,
I
hurtful.
think I meant it to.
Like, very hurtful, like she is my mom.
Yeah.
But no, it's cool, man. Like, whatever. It's all right, If we're gonna start mom bashing, that's fine. Your mom.
I'm sorry, Andy.
Your mom stinks.
Real talk. I'm sure your mother is a fantastic person.
Oh, now I feel bad.
I think we can both feel bad now.
But yeah, no, my mom was more than done with my shit.
Okay, second thing then.
The second thing is this is my current, like, after mulling it over, this is my current favorite Disney princess movie of all time. Like, it has...
Really?
Yes, it is the movie that finally beat The Little Mermaid. Like, it is number one at the top.
I thought Tangled was your favorite.
No, Tangled was my second favorite, right after The Little Mermaid. Although, I guess now it's third.
I guess it is. So, The Little Mermaid, classic movie, finally got beat out, huh?
Yeah, finally, after, 10 years. Probably longer. I'm, like, positive I watched The Little Mermaid when I was, like, a wee babe, but...
Yeah.
10 years since
We'll probably talk about this at some point. But my favorite thing about The Little Mermaid is the songs. And I think Under the Sea is actually the weakest song in the movie.
Oh, God, there are so many things I want to say right now, and I can't, like...
Is it about Moana getting...
Yeah, they're all about...
Okay.
You need to watch the movie.
I really want to see it because, one, it looks good, and... Okay, so I have a little Guatemalan cousin.
Oh, nice.
So I sort of automatically love any story with a little brown girl in it. And also, fucking Lin-Manuel Miranda, looking forward to that.
Yeah, Lin-Manuel Miranda has a very noticeable singing voice. Mm-hmm. You will not miss him. So there is something I can talk about in Moana that isn't a spoiler. It's just something that I find interesting. So Alan Tudyk...
Okay. Oh, my screensaver just came up, and I was like, oh crap, my whole screen turned black. Oh no. Sorry, we're fine, keep going.
No, yeah, it's cool. So Alan Tudyk, who's an amazing actor, and I love him in almost everything he's in. He is, I think, most well known for being Wash in Firefly and Serenity.
Yeah, that's what I know him from.
Alan Tudyk has done bit voice roles for, I think, the last 4 Disney animated movies.
No way.
If not out... Yeah, so he was King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph.
Okay. I guess I didn't realize that.
Yeah, he was he was the Duke of Weselton in...
Really?
Frozen. Yes, that's him. He was Have you seen Zootopia, by the way?
Yeah, I saw Zootopia when I was dog sitting for my aunts, because they have a little kid and they have Zootopia.
I mean, it's on Netflix right now, and I'm going to watch it again. So, he is Weaselton in Zootopia, the weasel that gets chased by the bunny.
Okay.
There's a joke there.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get it until you spelled it out, but it was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was a nice joke. And he was the chicken in Moana. Now,
wow, okay.
He has no speaking lines. In the movie, he's just a chicken. It's a normal chicken. So I have to believe that Disney paid Alan Tudyk those big acting bucks, and he walked in and clucked and made chicken noises for maybe 30 to 45 minutes.
Do you think Alan Tudyk is being sort of like headhunted by Disney to be like a new main character? Usually when you see this happening in a Disney movie, it's like the voice of Tigger or the voice of Piglet or somebody. The voice of Goofy is in like every Disney movie, stuff like that.
And that's the thing is, I think Alan Tudyk is Disney's, like, current just, if we need a weird voice, call Alan Tudyk.
You think maybe he just sleeps there? How well off do you think Alan Tudyk's doing right now?
Well, I know for sure that I just found out that he's in Star Wars Rogue One.
No way! And that's a Disney film.
He's...
Interesting.
Yes, it is. And he's a robot.
So he just does a voice again.
Yeah.
This is fascinating. I feel like we may have to introduce a segment of the show called What's Alan Tudyk Up To?
Yeah, Tudyk Watch. What's under Tudyk's tunic?
I'm not going under there.
Yeah, well, me neither. We're just finding out, what projects he's hiding. He's just like, we just turn over and he just pulls one out. Like, I think of it kind of like a roulette wheel. He just kind of reaches under there and then pulls out a movie he's in.
A roulette wheel?
I'm done. I said roulette wheel and I realized that that's not at all what I meant to say. The things in bingo where you just pull the numbers out. I don't know what those are called.
I think those are just bingo machines.
Well, that's unimaginative.
You don't mean roulette wheel?
Yeah, roulette wheel.
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, listen. Let's just let bygones be bygones.
Okay, well, wait, though. Say GIF for the listening audience.
Okay. Jive.
You piece of shit.
That one I do on purpose. That doesn't make it better, Andy. It sort of makes you the worst. I think it does. I think it makes... I'm a patron saint of pronunciation, is what I am. And I will forever be remembered as such.
Thank you for listening to Direct-to-Video. VHS? Title card DVD extras. I have been your host, Tony Robusto.
And I have been your other host.
And,
Wow, really? I get nothing?
No, it's fine. No, keep going.
And I have been your other host, Andres. Prisoner of Azkaban is actually the best movie, Reyes. It's a long nickname, but...
That's going to be in there. Every episode. There's going to be you saying that and me gagging. So, congratulations.
Hey.
You can find me at TheaterBats on Twitter with an ER, if you please.
And you can find me at Royalty Valens. That's Royalty_Valens. The underscore is important.
You can find the podcast at direct2.video.
So please be sure to check us out on iTunes, Google Play. Give us that sweet, sweet 5-star rating. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Bye, guys. And now I feel like because we pointed it out, because we instantly regretted it, I need to leave it in.
You don't have to.
I don't
you
want
just
to.
Cut right off the slab. This is the end of the episode.